Welcome everyone to a new video. This is Jean, and today we'll have a playthrough of the game I made during the game jam last week. So for those of you that don't know, I participate in the GameDev.tv game jam where we had 10 days to build a game. I made a video a little bit to talk about what I've done in the game a week ago, and at that time almost nothing was done. So just the base of the idea of the game, the change of scenes, and let's see what we managed to do in the remaining time. So the game is available on itch.io, where you can play the game. The link will be in the description if you want to play for yourself. But the idea now that most people that wanted to play the game could have played the game, so I will a little bit show the idea behind what I thought when I was making the game. So let's reduce a bit the music here. And so here we are. So the game is basically you're a boat and you're traveling between different points. You have ports, you have enemy boats. So let's start by fighting enemy boats. So the game is a card game. It's a deck building games where you get cards and you can fuse them. When you fuse them up, you get the quality, a better quality of the same card. If you put a combination that doesn't work, it just gives them back to you. Then you have the play zone here. So when you put it, you can see the attack level reach up. So you can put your card and that's it. When you've played all of your cards, the fight starts. So the enemy ships here have 20 attacks, 0 defense. So I took 20 damage. Let's draw some more cards. Fuse the cards I can fuse. For example, those two. I can put like 20 armor, so the enemy ship won't attack me. And there you go. I'll do 30 damage to him, take none damage. I can draw one card if I really want the last card of the deck. And I can just shuffle the deck again to draw from all the cards. Yep. There you go. Here you see I have already a gold card because it's not my first run in this session, and you will understand why a little bit later. So of course here I completely destroy him. And when you win, you get to pick one card to build your deck further. So let's take one more card. You can find those little chests. So in the chest you have cards. You can take all the cards in the chest. Take all back to sea. These are harbor ports, basically, where you can trade cards. Let's have a look. So when you go to the port, you have a shop, and in the shop you can either buy cards or sell cards. Selling cards, well, you can just sell cards. You can check the cards that you have. And in the buy slot, well, this is randomly selected, so you can buy random cards from the shop. For now, let's do nothing of that. And you can see every time I do something, the bar progress, and when the bar reaches the top, we'll have the final battle. So let's quickly go over the next fight. What you can do also, for example here, this is to heal my boat. I don't need to heal. If I can keep it for next fight by putting it in the fuse section. Of course here I had 100 damage, so I'm just killing the boat very quickly. And now lots of feedback I had was that the game was a bit difficult to play. I mean, there's different ways to go about killing the Kraken, which is the last boss, but I can understand that it's a bit hard when you don't understand. So let's try to see if I can beat the Kraken for you. Yep, there you go. Puts 80 armor. Yeah, well, we can just put the cannonball even though we won't deal any damage. Let's draw more. So for example here there are some secret recipe. For example, one of the cannonball and the rum, it does a fireball. So that's one way to go about it. Yep. Can fuse and use it, even though I could have kept it for the next turn. As you could see, maybe I should have kept it. Okay, so let's heal. Let's build the armor back up. Put it back, and there you go. Alright, one more turn probably. Yeah, I have everything I need here. And there you go. So behind those ships that are a little bit stronger, you have chests with higher loots. We didn't get any of the rare stone here, so let's take that for now. Let's try to go in the other direction where there's another boat, another strong boat. All right. So, okay. So you can't fuse like this. Yellow is the gold cards are the strongest. There is a way to upgrade them with precious stone. So we'll try to go get those precious stone. Let's just keep the cannon for next turn, because he has 50 armor, so we won't be able to do any damage like this. And let's just deal as much damage as possible and keep the wood for healing. Very well. Be careful if you play, the next round will start. Let's just shuffle, draw, heal, put the armor, and can we kill? No, we can't. Alright, next turn we can kill. Yes, just about. Alright. I think we can take that. Let's go find the chest. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Perfect. So a ruby and a diamond. We take all, we go back to the sea. So now we have a few options. So the bar is almost filled up. So what we can do is we can go to the port to sell some cards we don't need, then fight and fuse the last card we need before we fight the Kraken. So let's go to the sell part. Let's see. So we have a fireball. We need another yellow cannonball. So we'll need 2 purple. Let's sell the other ones. We don't need them anymore. I think that's gonna be enough. Yep. Armor ship. We're gonna have because we have the ruby. I already know the combination. The ruby goes with the armor, and the diamond goes with the cannonball. So we can sell the things we don't need. That we don't need. Yep. Let's sell that. We already have one. We have a yellow one already. Alright, so we have how many? We have 8 cards now. And we can fuse them maybe during the next fight. I know the Kraken only have 150 attacks, so 1 is going to be enough. And yeah, let's go like this. Alright, perfect. So when you know the game, it's a lot easier, of course. I created the game, so I know all about what I need to do. Alright, so are we going to have a problem here? No, we won't. Let's just try to not kill him. Up. So we have time to fuse. Wait a minute. Let's draw. Okay, perfect. So here, let's convert the cannonball to the diamond cannon. 500 damage. And are we gonna kill here? 150. No, we're not gonna kill. So let's put that now. Keep the cannonball so we can fuse 1 more turn. Let's draw all of our cards. Yep. Let's fuse the... There you go. The ship armor. Heal and just kill. Alright, and we're basically ready for Kraken. We can take... Doesn't really matter here. Let's take a wooden plank. And we're ready. I already know we can one-shot the Kraken with that. Or at least survive 1 turn. Maybe not one-shot. Alright, so there you go. Kraken has 500 HP, 150 attack, 200 armor. So when you first reach it, if you don't know how to combine the cards, of course it's really hard to do. But now that we know this, it's quite easy. We can just play our cards. 200 armor, we won't take any damage. Let's put more damage. The rest doesn't matter. And we are strong enough to survive. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him! Alright, and that's it. That's the game I created in the last 10 days, from start to finish, give or take. So I just want to show you the other mechanic of the game where when you die, let's just die on purpose here. It's a bit loud. Up. There you go. Ouch. Alright. So we got defeated, and yeah, so you found something new. This might be a new beginning. Grab something and try again. So you can see all the cards you have in your deck. You can pick one and start the next run with another card. So usually when you play, you get to create a maybe a purple card on the first run or a gold card on the first run, and then when you die against a Kraken or another bot, you can just pick the card, say yes, and then start again, which is nice. That's basically the game. All right, that's it. So that's everything we created for the game. So what do you think? I'm pretty happy with the results. The good thing about this jam is that it's very easy to play. It's on WebGL. I will go back to this in a minute. And other game developer can rate the game. So I've got lots of positive feedback. Lots of people like the game a lot. And that's really one of the best thing about this game jam for me. I mean, this experience in general is to get the feedback from other web developer, other game developer that actually played and liked the game, which is a really nice confidence boost, to be fair. Working really hard for those 10 days and seeing that people can actually enjoy the game I created is really nice. One of the things that made me really happy, actually I can show you. Here I have the analytics. So we can see 71% play the game, but 4 people added the game to their collection. So the collection is, I mean, we can't see because they're private, but the collection is basically like when you add the game to your library and you can come back and play it more easily. So that means that 4 people thought the game was interesting enough that maybe they want to see how the game evolve if I go back and work to it and add new content to it. So that made me really happy that some people thought of the game, thought enough of the game to add them to their collection. That made me really happy. So let's go a little bit about the things I've learned in this jam. This was my first export to WebGL. WebGL is the way to make the game runnable in a browser. So you don't have to download the game. If you go to this link, you can actually play the game for yourself and see. But working with WebGL means you don't have access to a few things. For example, you don't have access to a sync await function in code, and I've used that a lot in my, I mean not a lot, but I've used that a bit in my code for the wrong reason. It was bad practice anyway. But when I first uploaded to WebGL, the game was completely broken, nothing worked, and that was a bit stressful. So I had to learn a bit about WebGL, and it's actually a really great tool. That means people can just come and play your game without having to download anything. That's nice. I learned a little bit more about coding things that I've never done. I've done like looting tables. I've used scriptable object a lot again for enemies, for fight logics. For cards, of course, cards are scriptable objects. I mean, scriptable objects are just so nice and something I really recommend every game developer try. I think if you go back and watch the video I uploaded during the jam to talk about the progress I've made in 2 days, and that you come back to see the final product, you can see that a lot have been done actually, and that's one of the nice things about the game jam. You can put a lot of hours. I did put a lot of hours into it, but in the end you have a functional game, and I'm really happy other people enjoyed it, and I'm gonna go to my next project now. I'm not gonna keep working on the card game for now. My goal is to experience many different type of game. I want to build a FPS now, and I want to do 3D. I've never built a 3D game, so I'm gonna build a 3D FPS in the next weeks or few weeks. I will try to make it multiplayer as well. I have a kind of a small idea to have a small game to play with my friends, so we'll see how this goes. Anyway, this has been Jean. I'm happy you watched till the end. We passed the 50 subscriber. We're trying to go to 100 now. I know a lot of people that watch my video are not subscribed, so please, if you don't mind, subscribe to the video, and I will see you next week, probably for a video about the new project, FPS this time. All right, take care. Bye-bye.